Hello everyone, welcome to the Overland Roadshow, brought to you by Expedition Overland. Here today with me is Justin from Factor 55. Thanks for joining us, Justin.
Thank you.
Hey, why don't you tell us a little bit about all the cool stuff that you brought today?
So, as you may know, we make a lot of stuff that is based in replacing the conventional winch hook on the end of your winch line. A lot of those are underrated. The safety class can bend, they can break, it exposes the winch line in the front of the bumper. So we make a wide variety of different products, but the ones I brought today are some of our shackle mount parts. So we have our Flat Link product, our Flat Link E product, and then also our brand new Ultra Hook, which we released about a year ago.
Okay,
so
bad boy.
Exactly.
See a lot of things going on here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
So this part in particular is a lot like the other two flat foldable shackle mounts. The Flat Link is you're retained to using the pin end of a 3/4 screw pin shackle. With the Flat Link E, you can actually pass the body of the shackle through, which you guys are familiar with because they're on the front of your
we rock these on all the XO rigs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we're going to add one of these to one of the new rigs, and the Ultra Hook is kind of like the Swiss Army knife of all of them.
Does it all.
Exactly.
So you got your closed link mounting position for a D-ring.
Absolutely. And then one of the things that you'll notice is with a lot of other type of winch hooks, the safety latch gets in the way. So if you're trying to put your rigging hardware in there, it's really can be kind of cumbersome. So ours actually disappears into the body of the hook.
Right, recess.
So you get full access to the hook throat opening, which is really cool. The other thing is there's a ball detent pin that's stored into the body. So you simply push this out, pull it out through the back, and then you can actually snap that into the front.
Full retained, full
Exactly.
locked.
You get double safety latch lock that.
That is great.
And one of the key features of this part is that we actually machined finger grips into the bottom. So what happens is when you see a lot of people, it's a natural instinct to take your hook and put it down on something.
Sure.
Right, a lot of people do. You see people doing it all the time. But the problem with that is that what can happen is if it gets tip loaded or anything fails, it's going to push all of that energy up and away. Right? So with the finger grips here on the bottom, you want to come up and hook up from underneath. So that way if you have any kind of failure or tip loads, it's going to push
down
all
to the ground.
Exactly.
Right. So this is just a good visual indicator of the weight needs to be put on the hook to your load.
So no matter what you do, that's the safest way of using this part. So our little joke is to hook up with Factor 55.
Hook up with Factor 55. I like it. So you've got your link systems, and tell me a little bit about this guy.
So this right here is going to be a new addition for your guys' recovery toolkit, especially for all the the stuff going on in South America and all over. So now everybody's switching to synthetic line. A lot of these things can break very easily, right? So what we invented is what's called the fast fid. So it comes in a pouch. It's a 2-part system. It's got a wire basket and an end. It's got all of these berry lengths for the rope diameters and a convenient ruler on the side so you can measure the berry length. So you simply, if you have a winch line repair on the trail that you need to do, you just put this together, simply open up the basket, you take the broken winch line, you stick that in there, give that a little pinch with your thumb to kind of hold it in place, and it expands over top of the end. Expands over top of the end of the line.
Windy here, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Justin's gonna hang with us. Okay, so you got your other end of your broken winch.
So you got your broken winch line that's here, right? And this will be attached to the vehicle, whether you got the rigging going on there. So once you measure out your berry length, you simply just squeeze the line to kind of open it, and then you just pass the line through, and that begins to make the eyelet of the rope. Okay. Now what's really convenient about this is let's say you have 100 feet of winch line, right? And it breaks in the middle. So now you got two 50-foot sections. Well, you should always have one solid winch line no matter what. Well, now with this, you could take those two 50-foot sections and make winch line extensions. So now you can reuse your old...
Put that stuff to use.
Exactly.
Not throwing it in the trash.
So once you come through and create that eyelet, this 12-strand Dyneema has a hollow core. So you're going to take the fid and then start working it down to the middle of the rope. Once you do that...
So 2 loops through the rope.
Exactly.
First, and now you're taking the fib down through the middle.
And there are many ways to do this, right? There are many ways in order to perform different splices. There's the Brummel splice. This is an example of what's called a deep bury. Okay. So once you get this down far enough for the fid to come out the bottom, then you can come through here and start working the winch line back down through itself to where it exposes the end.
Okay.
So through here, you can simply take the tool off, and now you have the exposed end there like that.
And a good solid...
And well, you hold on to the end of this here, and then you just milk this thing down.
Okay, tighten
and the
it
winch
down.
line just disappears right back into itself. And you've just repaired your synthetic rope right down the
Fantastic.
trail.
And you can do both sides. So
Yeah.
you fix the broken rope, like you said, turn it into an extension strap.
Exactly. You
You're
can make
back in business.
You can make a dog leash out of it.
Sure.
Strap your gear down, whatever you
Right.
need. Yeah, so it's
Well,
really
great.
cool. So a wide variety of products that we're offering.
That's awesome. Looks like you guys are doing some really neat engineering with it all too. This is a neat piece here.
All made in the USA.
All
man.
made in USA. Where can people find out more about Factor 55?
At factor55.com, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, you're pretty much
all
everywhere.
out there.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you can try to find it anywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
Justin, thanks for joining us
Thank
today,
you, sir.
showing us about
Appreciate
all
it.
your cool gear.
Heck
And
yeah, man.
everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next Overland Roundtable.